This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company, getting a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me today, and this story is actually some good news for Skrapz and CSB fans. As I've told people from the start of the channel, I will always highlight anything constructive or positive that somebody is doing in their career or life, regardless of whatever sort of bad, negative coverage they're getting online. And the police are always very quick to broadcast and show who they've charged with crimes and who they've also convicted. But what the police don't do, similar to gamblers, is they don't tell you their losses. They don't tell you when they didn't do it properly. And I can confirm with 100% from an industry insider that Skrapz's charges in the Craig Smalls murder in Harrow have been dropped. Skrapz was charged with perverting the course of justice along with several other people following the murder of Craig Smalls on Harrow Road on July the 5th this year. Craig was shot at point blank range by an assassin who approached him outside a shop and shot him twice. Police went on to confirm that Craig died later on in hospital. Craig was the father of 3 children, and every single time I send my condolences to his family. And even to this day I have people message me telling me that Craig introduced them to my channel. I cannot confirm if Courtney Ellis, who is 34 years old, has also had his charges dropped yet, but I will update you if I do find out any other information. It's been one hell of a year for CSB, with Nines being attacked and suffering a severe facial injury and actually leaving the country, disappearing for a significant amount of time. He recently returned with his new song Pride, which has got several million views already, and it's also filmed in Dubai. Skrapz was also remanded in prison and found himself being involved in an altercation in prison, but due to the fact that he's been found, all charges have been dropped now. I'm wondering, was it necessary to have even sent him to prison, being as it was perverting the course of justice, which is not a massive charge on its own. It only carries about 4 to 8 years in prison, and being as he's a father and also a businessman, it wouldn't make sense for him to try and leave the country on a charge like that. So why he didn't get bail initially, I'm not quite sure.
I'm gonna write a book about my life, and chapter 1 is how I made it through the struggle.
But when I did deliver the news that Skrapz had been arrested and charged, it was bad news, because I know how serious he takes music and how serious it is when you have to provide for the family. The last song we ever seen him featured on released was with Tiny Boost on GRM Daily, along with Suspect as well. Last year he also featured with Asko and Lowski on London's Calling with AJ Tracy, but both of them rappers are now currently in prison. Asko's been sentenced to 12 years and Lowski's case is still pending currently at the moment. He also featured on Trapstar Toxic's album as well that year, and Trapstar Toxic got several years for possession of drugs and money.
Look, I just left a bad B up in a hotel, and now I'm starting my day. I need more cells, and they reminded my ass I got no bell. I'm on the phone to my cousin like things ain't going well.
Nines and Skrapz in success with a song with Ray Black, which actually charted in 2018, taken from Nines' Crop Circles album. So a return album for Skrapz would be massive for 2020. If CSB could turn it all around and take the attention for what's happened on the street and transfer it into music. I'm really interested to see what does happen with Skrapz in 2020 and the decisions that he makes in regard to music. But I really appreciate you joining me. There's plenty more news on the way, and as I said, Skrapz's charges have been dropped in connection to the murder of Craig Smalls. So I want to send my condolences every time, and I really do appreciate you joining me today. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Peace.